Hello everyone, this is Edgar Assad and today we're going to make Harry Potter-alike augmented reality tutorial based on object recognition, and we will be using MAXST AR SDK for this purpose. So what we're going to do now is actually download an app to our mobile device so we could scan the object we want. In this case, it is Visual Slam offered by MAXST company. So it is available for both platforms, Android and iOS, and here are the list of supported devices. I will do the scanning on Samsung device. I do have a model of A50. So let's search for Visual Slam. And let's install it. Once installation is completed, let's select Map Creation. The object that I'm going to use is a green tee box. In your case, you should select an object that has also enough features to track. Once the object is initially recognized, this yellow object should appear. What you need to do next is adjust the position and size of it. So it would be in a center and it would be the necessary height. And once you do that, scan your object from all sides until the wall will paint in a solid yellow color. Once the scan is completed, you hit next, and then you can actually add pins on top of your or next to your scanned object. And pins are useful in that way that you can add content in Unity in a convenient way. But this is purely optional. You can decide whether to use it or not. Okay, save your map, and then you can check out your created map from map management part. Let's load it and take a look how it looks like. Here we go. Object was recognized well, and now we can share it. In my case, I will send this map to my email. This file will be later on used in Unity. Great, we can open up the Gmail and download the map at once, so we would not forget it. And the next thing we're going to do is download MAXST AR SDK for Unity, version 4.1.3. Let's move everything we downloaded on the desktop and create a brand new project of Unity. We'll name it MAXST Harry Potter, okay? So once the project opens up, let's go to Build Settings and switch platform to Android. The next thing is we're going to do switch orientation from auto rotation to landscape left and change package name to com.maxst.harrypotter. And this package name will be used to get license key from MAXST website. Now we're going to import MAXST AR SDK to our project. And in streaming assets folder, we're going to move the map we have created with our mobile device. Now in resources folder, you see configuration file. It already contains a license key, but we need to generate our own. So let's go to develop, get SDK license. Let's name it MAXST Harry Potter and app ID, the package name. Great. Let's go inside of MAXST Harry Potter, select license key version. Well, version is MAXST AR SDK. We're using 4.1.3. Let's copy the license key over here. That's done. And we're going to work based on object tracker scene provided by MAXST plugin. And now I'm importing the assets we're going to use in this project. So mainly models, potions, a magic wand with effects, some explosion effects, few scripts, sounds, and UI elements. Firstly, let's select landscape of the screen, Full HD, and let's change canvas to Full HD as well, scale with screen size. So let's delete the back button that was in a canvas, and let's move magic wand to AR camera over here. So let's reposition it. It's x-axis, y-axis minus 0.1, z-axis 0.6, 85 degrees for x-axis, and z-axis minus 180. So I've already know the settings that will look okay in our case. And the black background will be actually our camera view. So let's add now audio source and attach a sound of potion drop sound. Okay, we're going to have two buttons for picking up the potion and dropping it. And we need to add another script on our magic wand model. It is pickup object. Let's put on the wand public variable magic wand and distance 2.5, smooth 3.25. So the distance is how far will the picked object appear from us, and the smooth will allow us to drag, the potion will follow us, right? So let's add a button now in the canvas, and let's adjust it on the right side. Let's make it circular. Cast button. Let's delete the text and add another image and assign an icon of wand 1. Let's duplicate this button and rename it to drop button. Let's change the icon as well to other WAN 2 icon. Let's create now the target, which will appear at the center of the screen. So we would know where to point at, and in order to pick up the potion. And we're going to add a reset button over here at the bottom of the screen, which will actually bring back all the potions in their initial position, as these potions will explode and disappear once we move it to our, well, in my case, T box. So once we created the buttons, let's move cast button to pick potion button and draw button to draw potion button. And let's add the cast button to cast variable on Magic Wand FX script. This script is actually responsible for casting the effects and picking up the object. Sorry, not Magic Wand FX script, but pickup object, responsible for picking up the object and dropping it. So we will assign a method from pickup object pick object to cast button, and drop button we will assign drop object method. So great, we already have working buttons. The next thing we're going to do is add potions, I guess. Yeah. Well, before adding potions, let's add the map of the object that we have scanned. We can drag and drop it on the object trackable game object that we can find in the hierarchy. Let's decrease the size of gizmos. Let's disable the initial maxed cube. And let's add the potions over here. Once you select the first potion A, hold Shift and click the last potion H. In such way you will select all 6 potions. Once you drag it inside the object trackable game object, don't deselect them, but add component rigidbody and disable use gravity, and we're going to add box colliders on it as well. Box colliders are needed to make interactions between objects. In this specific case, we will want those potions explode once they will touch our real object, right? Great, let's adjust the box collider to our potions, to our preliminary potion size, okay? That looks cool. And let's add the script which is called pickable. This is actually an empty script, but the script attached to Magic Wand searches for the script, and if the object contains the pickable script, then that means that we're going to cast on this potion and we can move around it. The next thing is that we need to, well, reposition our potions around our T box or some other object that you have scanned. Great, once we're done with positioning our potions, let's create an empty game object and name it trigger explosion. Let's change the position that it would be at the center of our scanned object and add box collider to it. Also, let's adjust the box collider. Looks good. Almost. Great, now we're going to add a rigid body component. Let's disable use gravity and add constraints to position in all axis and rotation in all axis. And the important thing is over here, don't forget to enable is trigger on box collider. Great. And let's add audio source. And we're going to add potion explosion sound over here. Disable play on awake. And let's add another script which is called destroy potion. What we need to assign over here is an explosion effect. And we can drag the prefab for our project view to inside the trigger explosion game object. So set position to 0 and scale to 0.5 in all axes. And laser explosion should be set from 3 to 0. So it is delay in explosion, right? We want to explode instantly, not after 3 seconds. So once the potion will touch our real object, then the explosion takes place and the potion is hidden. So let's create another empty game object, which is, and name it scripts, and let's add reset content script to it. So this is for resetting the position of our potions. We have 6 potions, and let's drag and drop every single one of them over here. And now what we need to do is assign this reset method to our button in canvas. Reset button, on click, drag and drop scripts, and reset content reset. That's it. And let's add a background music to this audio source component. Please select play on awake and loop. Let's save the scene. And that's actually pretty much it with the tutorial. It will work in the same manner as you saw at the beginning of this video tutorial. I hope you liked the tutorial. I wish you best of luck and see you soon.